this interview, we're talking to Ibrahim from the new Libya Society. Hope you enjoy the interview.
Tell us quickly then about what the main aims and goals of your society are.
How are you, everyone? New Libya Society, it is a social organization. We aim to help refugees and mainly to communicate with other people here in Bradford and surrounding area. So mainly we work on refugee to support them in English language to communicate with others, plus try to guide them to be work in their field if possible. This is the main aim for a New Libya Society. Yeah.
And you started the society in 2017, and you were saying that there's a lot of it provides a lot of purpose to people. Have you noticed a difference in the community and in people who've arrived since you started the society? Have you noticed that people are feeling differently about being in Bradford?
Yeah. Actually, once I came here, when I came here to UK, I was studying in Huddersfield University, and I stayed in Huddersfield for nearly 2 years. Then I moved to Bradford here. It is big difference between Bradford and Huddersfield.
Yeah.
Once you see, actually, Bradford, it's really multicultural place. So you can find different culture, different people. It is like small world, So Bradford meaning you can live with different culture without no issue. Be as yours. That's it. And there is always open gate, and there is always welcoming coming from the council and big support you will get. There is open branches in Bradford. There is opportunity to say I am here. So if you are hard worker and you're thinking you need to do something, sorry. If you are a hard worker and you need to do something nice and helping people, Bradford is your space. And I like Bradford. And sometimes you need to feel you are part from this place you are in.
Yeah.
And in Bradford, it's easy to get this feeling.
Yeah, that you're not just a guest. This can be your home. Yeah. And one of the things you said about the Libyan community in particular is it's very highly educated, a lot of master's degrees, a lot of PhDs. Yet the community is still struggling to find employment in their relevant fields.
This is the main issue. This is the main purpose for creating this new Libya Society. As a community, Libyan community, we came to the UK mainly for study. So 99% of this family came here for study, and most of them, they have at least one person, PhD or master degree. This community, after this, circumstance change in Libya, most of them, they decide to stay here. The problem is, with this high educated, most of them, maybe just 1 or 2% who are working in their field. Other than that, they are just sitting in home claiming asylum or claiming benefit, which is not good. So our aim as a Libyan community to open space for these people to do their right job, because they are high educated. So we try to use them to provide education support. So our new aim now to open education center or education support center to teach everyone Arabic as a language and to give support to A-level, GCC, any of these, levels of study support to improve Bradford education level.
And as well, you were saying that you want to, because a couple of the issues that Libyans have in Bradford with finding a job is that either their English isn't good enough to get the job, or their prior experience isn't deemed acceptable. And so you're doing something to combat both of those issues.
Yeah, this is the issue. The main barrier to be not employed in your field here in UK, because you, as a Libyan, we don't have experience in UK or in Europe. So most of these people, they came with maybe, say for example, if we have lab work in like, for example, medicine or something. So he has experience, or she has experience for more than 8 years, 10 years in working in lab in Libya, and she couldn't get work here because it is just because she didn't have experience. Myself as an engineer, when I have master degree now, I couldn't work in my field because I don't have experience here. So I just try to keep myself busy as a volunteer, try to do what I should do, what I believe we should do, to knock on the door. We say, we are here, we are aim to help, we try to help, we need to use our source, what we have, to improve our society and community surrounding us. This is our aim. The problem it was facing us mainly, it is space. We couldn't find space. 3 years, my office was my home and my car. So all the paperwork was in my home or in my car. Even we have shed inside Horton Park, it been vandalism more than 3 times. So it is not safe. Plus it is inside park. So women, kids, they can't join at evening time. So mainly we need a space so we can run this project as a education center, as the main Libyan community center in UK. Mm-hmm. Our aim to, because we've been in contact with many people all around UK, and they're facing same issue. So this building will be like, the main Libyan community center in UK. Mm. So this is our aim in future, if we could.
So if you manage to get a building then, and you're hoping to bring together Libyan communities across the UK, would you envision like a sort of summer school for kids to come to during summer to really push the education that they might have missed during the year if they're not in Bradford?
Yeah, let me tell you about Libyan community, as you may be not knowing. Even in most part of UK, there is Libyan school, which is running Libyan education in Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes it's just Saturday. So even when the school is running, we have Libyan school running as well. Mm-hmm. So most of these, places in UK or main city, they have at least one Libyan school. So this part is okay. What we aim by will be Center of Libyan Community to run some, like Eid party. We've been doing this last year. It was very big party. Most of Libyan from Bradford and surrounding area, from Leeds, from Huddersfield, they came to join us. So, and it was very big celebration in Eid time. So we did it last one, and last one because the COVID we didn't do it. So and plus the space is not enough as well because it is very large community. So you speak about, at least we have in Bradford 50 family join in the day celebration. Each family at least have 5 kids. So it is big celebration. Our aim to invite this, at least it will be 2 or 3 celebration a year for Libyan community to join together in Bradford. So plus we will run Arabic classes to our kids, to everyone who need to learn Arabic as a language, because if you go outside here to Bradford, most of this Arabic institute, they teach Arabic as a religion. We need to do it Arabic. It is not as a religion, it is as a language. It is for everyone, Muslim, non-Muslim. Anyone need to learn Arabic, he can join us. And plus we will do it for any age. So it will be like, from normal study. We will run like Libyan Institute or Arabic Institute. But a part of that will be like, training courses for Arabic with levels. We have full plan of this. We can run it 100%. It will work. Because, if you see here, many of these Arab institute here, they are running by non-Arabic teachers. So you can imagine how can I learn people to speak English.
Right.
It will be not nice, So
will you be doing English classes at the centre once you get it up and running?
Sorry?
Will you be teaching English classes? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we don't stop teaching English class up to COVID-19 coming. Right. Before that, we was running. Yeah, we're doing English class to minimize the gap between Libyan or the refugee community and Bradford community. Yeah. So we teach them English every year. During the year, we run English classes. So we do ESOL, we do many about English classes is main target for us to improve our English speaking. So this is one of main project will be English classes as well.
Okay.
Are there any programs that the council runs to try to help refugees find work? Or to provide them with experience, or have you found that they often let you down?
No. About finding work, we just run one training courses about employment, and it was with the other branch. I think it is another organization and lead by someone. So this was only. Where we contacted by council we contacted by other organization to do, but mainly we never have contact with someone or receive contact about to help us to get employed.
So often when people come and they're refugees, they're looking for a job to have a purpose and to really provide to the community what they can, but they're just not being allowed to do that, even when they really want to be working hard. And
yeah, most of these people, Libyan community especially, mainly we work in refugee. So it is not just Libyan. We try to help everyone in refugee sector who really want to work, who have the opportunity to work, to provide something, to be feeling his life, because it is just receiving the benefit, staying home. It is like dead life. It is like killing yourself. It is just same routine. Just go shopping, watching TV, sleep. That's it. So there is no purpose of your life. So anyone who need to test the life, we do many activity. We help try cleaning streets. We help with the planning. If we could, we try to fill, fill your time. So it is you. If you're just sitting at home claiming benefit, it is killing. It's not something nice. And plus, you are here. You are safe. You are alive. Communicate with others. Try to do something positive. Try to improve something. And this, it is shame. Sometimes we go in some street, we find it is like, full of rubbish. So it is not good to be like this. Our aim, instead of bring the bad things from, different culture, because Bradford have different culture. Really, it is like small world inside small area. So instead of bringing the bad things from Libya, bad things from Syria, bad things from Pakistan, we need to opposite this. We need to bring the best in Libya, the best in Pakistan, the best in Europe, the best in, by this, Bradford will be looking different, will be better, So everyone love each other, everyone support each other. We need to communicate. We need to feel like we are Bradford. We are Bradford. This is the main thing. We feeling we are Bradford. So it is not about, just damage everything, don't care about everything, just let the time go. That's it. It is very bad life to live like this.
Yeah. And something else you were talking about was how you interact with the local community in Bradford as well through Scouts and a few other projects.
Yeah, actually it was amazing, experience when we communicate our kids with Bradford Scouts. So this was happened by, contacting, the Bradford Scouts who based in Cornerstone Church, and their leader, it was very, intelligent and, active leader. So I went there and I asked her to communicate together with our kids as a Libyan, with your Scouts kids, and I will provide our Scouts from Libya as well, because we have some people who been Scouts before as a leader, and I don't know the structure of Scouts really. So she said it's okay, we can do that, and they invite us to go one trip to Brick House City. There is like camping, and we went there. It was very nice day for all kids. All kids was happy, communicating absolutely fine, and most of them, get experience what's the Scouts in UK, and most of them, there is like couple of them, they join these Scouts as well as a member, because they like the way they doing. After that, couple of months, we invite them to come to our space in Great Horton. We communicate again. We do Libyan food. We teach them how Libyan Scouts work, and they do presentation. We do presentation. It was very, very nice, communicated. It's run smooth, and everyone was happy. I have good connection with the leader there. They have good connection with us as well. So we help each other. Any project in future need the mixing, they will be part of it. It was very good experience. We run some sport as well for old people as well. We run dad and son session for football, because mainly our Libyan interest in sport is football. So we run dad and son, and most of dad, they say, please don't stop this session, because they found the benefit of this, they get healthy, they remove the stress, and it is advised to anyone who's sitting at home, just go walk in the park. By myself, every week, at least twice a day, I went to the park, walking, take 2 circles, and then came back. I feel very big difference happened to my brain, to my stress. You know, I feel I am healthy. So please, anyone who just staying at home, just do a little bit walk, do some sport, please. Because, you know, stress is very, very bad.
Are you trying to, during COVID then, trying to maintain communication with people, go for social distance walks or having Zoom sessions with people to try to just make sure this feeling of loneliness doesn't set in?
Yeah, so during COVID-19, about 2 meter distance, we always post in Arabic language in our Facebook, we have WhatsApp group, we have you know, website. So always we keep our people up to date what's going on about the government instruction and up to date with the COVID-19 guidelines. So we've been asking there is someone called David, I believe, who is responsible for Great Horton Park, we can volunteer to do the sign about 2 meters distance all the way inside the park. And because he's busy, he's nice guy, and he's busy to clean the other side because the park was terrible on the other side. So he took a long time to respond about this. He said, we will think about it. So it's like, you know, if he just give us a green light, we will do it. Like, you know, do like, you know, sign down, you know, the bad way. We do 2 meters, keep care, keep safe, something like this. So it will be all the Bradford lines and Horton Park pathway. It will be signed. It will be signed like, you know, 2 meters, keep away, keep safe, something like this.
And you've also provided some information for Bradford Council, translated information into Arabic about COVID-19. I guess that's quite essential right now for people who haven't learned enough English to know all the rules and the dangers.
Yeah, actually recently we have a project with race and equality, and this project obtained, like, you know, helpline, you know, phone helpline. So any Arab need to any update about COVID-19, he could ring this phone line and we will answer by Arabic language what is the update, what you should do, what you shouldn't. So plus we up to date with our Facebook and WhatsApp group with this material as well. So any update will be provided to Arab people by this helpline and our Facebook page and WhatsApp.
Yeah, I guess that's a really essential service. Going back to the project that you have, and you were saying you need a building. So far, you said that the funding you've got is from Lotto funding. Do you want to talk about how you managed to get that and how people, so that people can know how to apply for it? Any advice that you would have?
Yeah, you know, to get money is very, very hard. What we have done as a new Libya Society management, we work as a volunteer 100%. So we didn't take any penny from this project. And we've been 3 years working, you can say full time. So it is full time, free of money. We work hard to get this built and to get this project work in the maximum way we could do it. So we're facing big problem about the building. Building, it is main issue we face, because, you know, even our work, our paperwork, my car changed to office, my house changed to office. We have, you know, shed in Horton Park, and it is vandalism 3 times, and it is not safe to put our paperwork there. Some stuff was stolen from there. So we don't have safe place, we don't have our building. This is the main issue. About applying for funding. Applying for funding even harder, because our English is weak, and to apply to fund, you need to be good in writing. You translate your idea to written. So you need to have good sense of written, and good reading as well, because, you know, every fund will be like, there is a criteria, there is some condition, there is something like this. So you need to be clever to know, you need to be knowing what's written there. You need to understand English very well. You need to write in English very well as well. This is the main barrier for Arab people to be successful in funding. Big thanks to Mr. Clive, who retired now from Cabot, who helped us a lot with the lottery fund. And big thank for Mr. Lincoln as well, who still continues work and support us personally. You know, day by day, we always contact these 2 supermen. They are helping us too much, and they once we need any, you know, really I feel no, you know, any sense of, you know, like, you know, shy or something by contact them. Just ring the phone. Hi, Mr. How are you today? We have such a problem, blah, blah, blah. What we should do, how we can apply for this, and they reply in very sense way. Plus thousands of emails between us and them. This is the only way we found it's open between us and the council. You know, we don't have any experience with the counselor, and once we try to contact with counselor, there is no response. You know, the structure of council, we don't have any idea how it works, who's responsible for the building, who we should speak to, who we can contact if we need such a thing. Again, to speak about the fund, you know, big thanks for Big Lottery Fund, and they give us Bush start, sorry. So we get start from their fund, and we get some laptop, we get some, you know, basis to run our activity as a football, as, you know, some traditional food, and we run in the past, you know, how to learn cooking Arabic food for lady and young lady. So it's mixed activity we have done before, and our aim now to be Bradford, the central. Our building, if we get big building, it will be central of Libyan community in UK. So many people we been contacted from Manchester, from Newcastle, from London. They you know, highly, you know, happy. They were very happy to hear about our experience, to see what we've been done, and they say we would love to join you. We would love to be part of your organization. So it will be big organization if, you know, to communicate together, to exchange the experience. You know, we have people here who's lived more than 60 years, and some people 80 years. We need their experience to guide us as well. So, you know, because we have weak in English speaking, understanding, even English culture. We need to learn more. We need to know more about, it is one of our part as a community, not to separate Libyan from the other culture, is to mix together, find the best of this culture, mix it with the best of this culture. It will be amazing result. This is our aim.
Right, yeah. So the key next step is getting this centre set up so it can be like the central organising location for the whole Libyan community in the whole of the UK.
Yeah.
Right, so we need to get on this centre.
Yeah. And did you? So was it you, or was it your kind friends that you have working with you that found the lottery funding and applied for it, or was it a mixture between the two?
Actually, Bradford, this cupboard provide us with some funder who could apply as, we are just, small organization. We are not charity yet, so we need to apply for charity to get more open more fund to be available for us. So with this we get help from cupboard to apply. As I said, our English is weak, and we provide our aim, and they help us to write part of it. And once we write, we send it to them, and they say, okay, this is need improving here, this is need something here. So so it is like rewriting or something. That's why our job, it will not work if we work alone as a Libyan. We need someone from English, we need someone from Pakistani, we need some to work together. Different culture. We need someone from Africa, we need someone from Caribbean, we need someone from Bangladesh, we need someone, it's different who's part here. We need to communicate. Come on, support us. What's your idea? You are team leader.
Yeah.
This is my strategy, even in my community. Anyone have an idea, come join us. What's your idea? You are the team leader. We will follow you. We will support you. This is the main, rules in our community. There is no real team leader. You are team leader. Who have an idea, I believe, who have an idea, who invite the idea, he will do it in the right way. If I just stealing the idea, it will not work as he mapped it to. So always I'm telling our community, anyone have any idea to do and to support our kids, to support our place, to support our community, to support Bradford, to support any kind music, anything in your mind, we are work with you. You are the team leader. Go ahead, we will support you.
Yeah.
This is our strategy.
If you can work with other communities, in the end, your project, once it becomes big enough, will benefit everyone in Bradford. Everyone can come and learn from what you're doing. Do you think that one barrier to funding then is acquiring the charitable status to say that you're a charity? Yeah.
Yes.
Is that something that you, if you had known earlier, you would have begun the process earlier?
Actually, I know this, but it is quite complicated to when I start this new Libya Society, it wasn't easy. You need to prove to the people who was in council, you are the right person, you are the hard worker. So I believe there is criteria you need to be in it to get this door open. So because I don't, sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Because it is not easy to just say I need to be charity, you will be charity. No, it doesn't work like this. Sorry. Sorry.
No problem.
Sorry, this is the helpline for Arabic language support.
You should probably answer it then.
Yeah, sorry about this. I will reply. Yeah, you know, to build organization, it's not easy. You couldn't say I will do Libyan community and go like this will be Libyan community. It need to be hard work.
Yeah.
To change from, you know, just community center to charity, it need more work as well. It need more organized. It need many ticks from many people to take and criteria to do this. So yeah, this is not easy. It is not just easy to do it. We will hope to do as a charity, but I believe it is next step. My priority now to get building, to get our office, to get big building to run our education support, to get big building to run Libyan Center in UK. So it is about our first barrier is building. About funding again, if the barrier with funding, it is not just to be a charity. It is English language. It is understand what you could do. It is how many volunteers you have in your team. It is many. You know, there is many things could affect you to get the fund. You know, I found it is about the Arab community. It is just about misunderstanding, and it is about miscommunicate. So it is active community. It is willing to do volunteer. It is willing to help. So it is just need to who guide them to work to do
just
this.
Needs the leadership.
Yes, that's it. So we've been doing cleaning street, and if you see how people was happy once they see this, you know, when we came to one of the street in, I think, BD5 with Sheila from council. She was a very good member as well. She supported us a lot. So once we came there to clean one of these streets area, before we came, was full of rubbish. We spent just 2 or 3 hours, and the work was amazing. You know, they support us one day with some flower we growing in our space in Horton Park. We do gardening in Cornerstone Church. So we do some flowering with the kids. The kids was very, very happy waiting for this flower to growing up to see their work, you know, to do gardening. You know, people is willing to do something. It is just need to guide them. You need to use the resource. You need to know what's available. That's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, so it is about, you know, if I just stay at home, if you told me, okay, Ibrahim, let's go do some gardening in somewhere for 1 hour, I will say, okay, we can do it. It's not issue at all.
But once you've got this community centre, you can provide that leadership, you can provide that organisation. And it sounds like you've got a real positive model for constructive social integration within Bradford. Thanks so much for talking to us about this model, Ibrahim.
Thank you so much, and good luck. Hopefully we'll keep in contact in the future, and
thank you
let
very
us
much.
know how you're going along when you're a bit further down the line.
Thank you for this, giving me this time, and thank you very much for your support.
Thank you. Take care.